Hello and welcome back to part two, where I make not Smog, did make this, apologies. Um I just found a scan of him on the internet and was like, that's going to be a lot less work. I wanted to find a more basic looking sculpt, but you get what you get, you know? And so I use my man Smog here as the head base, and he's gonna get a lot smoother and softer and more friendly looking than his spiky self currently. But yeah, I ended up using the tube tool for his body, flatten that stomach because underbellies are soft, not scaly. Alrighty, onward to the legs now. Um, and honestly, when I was doing these legs, I started thinking to myself, do I like this pose? I I kind of I honestly at the time of making it hate it. Um Looking back at it, I think it's grown on me just like the other pose. I got to work on that. I definitely do. But yeah, I ended up smushing the tubes into the hands, smushing the hands into the tubes, blending, remeshing, repeat. Um, and I had to bend the clawed finger things, hands, to seem like they were grabbing him. Speaking of which, I realized if I want this to click together, I'm gonna have to add some keys later. But yeah, I think he ended up turning out pretty good. His pose grew on me, but the reference that I used for him was a Komodo dragon. Were Komodo dragons fighting, and they were standing up. So I honestly was thinking at the time, maybe I should just redo this and have him like pushing, grabbing something, but standing up, on his hind legs. And I thought, how would I do that? And I had it in my head, but I was already in it, a good 2 hours at that point. And I said, let's not do that. Let's not. So yeah, these feet and legs, honestly, weirdly, took a long time. To have no idea why, but they did. This back foot, though, I honestly think I half stepped that one. I don't think I have it grabbing his butt, which would now, in my mind, have been hilarious. But, oh yeah, I just reduce, reuse, recycled the neck nub on from the previous uh model that I did, because why make it complicated, So then I softened around the edges, which I'll have to go back and do again because the head is a little far down and you can't even see the smooth sculpting. But yeah, I haven't cut the hole for the head either, so I have to do all that down the line. But you don't need to see that. That's boring business. That's behind the scenes stuff. That doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, here using that pinch and crease tool to make the underbelly distinct from the scales and all that. And at this point, when I was smoothing and putting more like layers into it or whatever, I was thinking, man, it'd be cool to add scales to this, but I still have yet to figure out how to do that. Oh yeah, I cut out a lot about the mouth because I thought about having it open because they're fighting. He should bite him or something. But I figured a different route. for my weirdness that I think you'll like and see later on in the video. Oh, yeah, this is me going around every single hand and making each little finger grip him. And honestly, very annoying. Did not like doing this. And when I 3D print this, if they break, I'm going to be so mad. Here's a nice little turnaround for you of it blank, by the way, of where we're at. Yeah, because I'm sadly not done. At this point, I felt like I was done, but I was not. So we commence onward to making things more detailed. See, here we go with the mouth. See, here I am thinking, oh yeah, we're going to make them try to bite things. But then I realized later with the current pose, it's not going to work. So I cut it out because, it looked nice in the beginning. I was like, I'll figure that out. But then I started doing those teeth, and let me tell you, not even the cone tool, primitive, whatever you want to call it, would fix this. This was just bad. Because I did try to use the cone primitives, and I tried to use the drag tool. Didn't work. As you can see, I started all over. Said, never mind. His tongue shall be sticking out because we're going to be weird. And when I 3D print this, I'm going to be so excited because there's this YouTuber that I watch named North of the Border. I don't know. I'll have a card to him up on one of the sides of the screen, and he makes really weird things, but I love him to death. It's a good channel, makes great content. And when I 3D print this, I'm going to find that glue that he uses. It's this clear, like tacky glue for saliva that he uses, and I'm going to use that on this, and it's going to make it look so nasty. And I'm so excited. I hope my friend loves it. I think he'll like it. But yeah. Here's me making the spikes around him more pronounced, but also, how, oh, that's another thing. I based the spikes and things and the lumpy bits. I was thinking more along the lines of, what's that thing called? What's that animal? It's, oh man. I know Lizzie is supposed to be a crocodile, but I was thinking about that animal that people get as pets. Dragon. It's a dragon. A bearded dragon. That's what it's called. Yes. And so I made him spiky as all can be. Because also in the game art, the more recent ones, he's like really spiky. So I said, oh yeah, spike him up, baby. And I like his little feet spikes. They're so cute. I have no clue why, but the first one I did ended up looking great. But then after that, they kind of went downhill. Here's a nice little roundabout for you. Turn around. I will blank. And then here is a beautiful, I am shocked it came out this good. Turnaround of him straight up colored. Beautiful. I hope you love him. I do. And then here's him and George, both colored, turn around. And I hope you love it and check out the other videos that are coming soon and the one prior to this if you didn't. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and all the other things. And if you are interested in getting either of these models, check out the description, which will send you a link to wherever you need to go. That's it. Bye-bye.